Hey there, really good video. Quick follow-up question for you though. Um, what? This is a joke, right? I mean, there aren't actually people out there who think that the January 6 rioters who are in prison were there voluntarily, right? You know they got sentenced to prison, right? And you can't get sentenced without appearing before a judge, having due process. Like, here's an article by the Associated Press, January 6, 2025. Here's where January 6 trials stand on the fourth anniversary of the Capitol riots. It's the largest prosecution in Justice Department history, hundreds of convictions. You can't prosecute and then convict somebody not in a courtroom. It goes on to say January 6 trials, guilty pleas, and sentencings have continued chugging along in Washington's federal court despite Trump's promise to pardon rioters. Chugging along in the courts. See, more than 1,500 people across the U.S. have been charged with federal crimes related to the deadly riot. They were charged with crimes by a prosecutor to then be heard in court. About 250 people have been convicted of crimes by a judge or a jury after a trial. Is the issue here you don't know what due process is? Is that the issue? Leave a comment. Let me know if that's the problem here. Only 2 people were acquitted of all charges by judges after bench trials, more due process. At least 1,020 others had pleaded guilty as of January 1st. Where do you think they're pleading guilty to? Like their checkout clerk at the grocery store? No, they're pleading guilty in a court of law to a judge. More than 1,000 rioters have already been sentenced, with over 700 receiving at least some time behind bars. Sentenced. Do you think the grocery store clerk is sentencing people to prison? No, those are judges sentencing people to prison. More than 100 January 6 defendants are scheduled to stand trial in 2025, while at least 168 riot defendants are set to be sentenced this year. Stand trial. Maybe you just don't know what due process means. Actually, whether you know what due process is or not is not the most important thing. The most important thing for you to realize right now is wherever you heard this, don't ever go back there for information on anything ever again. Ever. Save yourself some brain cells.